Okay, um, now I'm going to talk about the actual experience of the awakening. I do not think that it was complete awakening. Maybe just a taste of what we are asking for, because um it's not a completely lasting effect. Either that, or I've completely gotten used to it. Um, it's not gone all the way, and the person who is here now. See, that's the thing. I don't think it's just the one person that feels this way. I think it could be everybody, but I'm not quite sure yet. I guess I could figure that out by asking, opening up. There, I expect there to be someone that doesn't feel the same way, but maybe we do all feel the same way. I don't know. But before we went to Danica's house, we we were still very much in love with Cody. I mean, some of us, a couple of us, yeah, we didn't feel anything, and we weren't like attracted to him or anything. Um, and that was a bit confusing, because then there was the rest of them, or the majority of them, that still very much loved him, and there were some that still were still in love with him. And after it was about 6 days at Danica's house, I just don't feel that. I don't feel that the people feel the same way that they did before. I mean, usually it would be like, oh, okay, there's one person that's come forward and, oh, they don't feel that way. Oh, okay, they feel completely different. Well, that's interesting. But now it's that I can know that I am at least two different people here, and I know that the attraction that we have for Cody, it's not what we thought it was. I mean, it's not like the feeling that we had before wasn't real, because, I mean, it felt very real. It's like, on top of the feeling that I have now, there was so much, oh my god, I love him so much, like, love, no, that wasn't even a word. um, Now it's more like, I just love to be close to him, physically, and the people that we are now, we don't need to talk about our feelings. I know that there was a child, I've gone off topic, but I need to talk about this anyway. There was a child altar, I understand, that um felt the need to be loved and to be cared for and to be protected, and she was dominant a lot of the time that I was with him, and I didn't even realize. He said a couple weeks ago that the main personality he sees is a very childlike one, and I was actually really surprised. I thought that I hadn't been that in a very long time, but apparently that's exactly who I was. That's who he saw most of the time. And now, since the experience, connecting with that energy, I realized that the core of us, we can feel it right, like right here. It's actually, it's pure energy made out of love, healing energy and love, and it is so beautiful. And when I envision it, it's like a bright, like white, swirling thing in my chest. When I made the connection, I imagined, at first I imagined there was an opening in the top of my head, and then I asked for the energy to be poured into there, like my true essence, what I am made up of. I asked for it to be poured into me, and then I realized that that energy was the same thing I felt in my chest, and then I would combine them, like it would go through and hit that, and then spread throughout my body, and that felt really amazing. I felt completely energized, and while I was there at Danica's, I didn't feel like I needed to sleep. I didn't feel like I needed to eat. I mean, I did still sleep, and I ate a little bit, but I didn't feel like it was necessary. Like, I had reached the point where I knew that everything surrounding us is just energy. We are just energy, and well, eating food, it's not necessary. It's just taking in energy and getting energy from that energy. And if I know how to pull energy from around me and take it into myself, then that's basically the same as eating. And what I can do with that is I can pull the energy in. I can feel the energy that's already inside me transforming whatever energy I poured in into positive energy, because I tend to, when I breathe, when I'm doing breathing exercises, I can breathe in positive energy, let it sit, breathe out the negative energy, and then I realized that I can breathe in my own energy. I can feel it coming from that spot in my chest. I can see it, not with my eyes, but with my mind's eye, I suppose. I can see it coming, and then entering through my nose, and then with any other energies that come through that breathing as well, it gets cleansed inside me. It's like I'm cleansing and re-cleansing all the energy that I have in me, and I think that's really cool. But anyway, I think the point of that was, since then, the feeling about Cody has changed. The way we feel has changed. The way we see him has changed. It's like everything I did with him, all I could think about was how much I longed for him to love me, and how much I wanted to feel that love, no matter what we were doing. But now it's just like we can be friends, and I can feel great being around him. That I don't feel that that need for love and energy and stuff, because I have learned that the love that is natural inside me is enough for that little altar. It's enough to make her feel loved. And I don't need that from anywhere outside. I don't need that from Cody. I don't need that from anywhere, basically. I mean, it's good to be loved, but when you realize that you can truly love yourself, that changed everything, really. It changed the way I saw my relationship with my ex-boyfriend. And I don't know if it would change the way I feel about other relationships I have. I hadn't really thought about that. This hair is really bothering me. Where is it? Oh, whatever. Yep, so it's changed. I don't know what I'm doing now. Kind of blanking. You know what's good? Sometimes I tend to... Oh, I just completely forgot what I was saying. Anyway, the point is, this... Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think all of us are trying to share whatever memories we can. All the memories of what is happening in our lives these days. What is that hair doing? Whatever. No, not whatever. It's bothering me. It's better. Because sometimes someone says something and I don't know what they're talking about, and they're just like, come on, how do you not remember this? Like, nah. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I mustn't have been there. That mustn't have been me. And then later, parts of the information start coming back to me, and I feel like I'm being told that information, like, by someone that's in it. And I'm just like, oh, that's right. Thank you for sharing.